And crowd applause. You know how those little niggas come out from the side and they start walking out and shit.
Yeah.
And they be acting like they didn't see the host of the show. That fake ass TV shit. The little host of the show come out and shit. Hey, you know we're recording, nigga? You keep licking on the damn thing. Anyways, Talking Fresh podcast number, I don't know. Nigga ain't did this shit in about what? I was about to say 3 months. Shit was probably about 5 months, ain't it?
Your road trip. When was that?
Nah, that was the road trip. I just uploaded late. The road trip was super late. Nah, I did another one. I did an interview with Adrian Jules.
Okay, that was the second one.
Which I need to follow up with him. And I supposed to did the other one.
With Buddy who ran to Washington?
No, he walked from Florida to Washington. We scheduled some shit, but I actually never fell through. That was my bad. But anyways, yeah. I got my dog just staring at me like he want to go outside.
But he's not because it's raining.
He don't want to hear that shit. Look at his ears.
Oh. He tried to give me the puppy dog eyes because I gave him 2 treats and I won't give him no more.
He look like he on the little Humane Society. Look how he blinking.
Because he's falling asleep. Fucking old man.
He on the Humane Society commercial when they be like, face sad boy, get your ass and stop singing that. All right, cool. So, this is my 30th day of sobriety, and I decide to go out for some drinks. And I say, you know what? I'm gonna do me a podcast tonight.
Yes, you're talkative.
I stole some. I went bowling and I stole some bowling shoes because they was brand new and I needed them. Thank you. And I also took a big ass Long Island Pimp Cup from them. Hey, bite me. Anyways, so what are we talking about, Ms. Williams? This is my co-host, aka my ski box. Man, I was just playing.
Oh my god.
Anyway, y'all know Ms. Williams from the first episode. She busted cherry when she was talking about, dental hygiene and things of that nature. And you want to follow up on anything on that before we get into the topic?
Yeah, I finished school since then and got licensed and certified. So I'm official.
Okay, you're official scammer. I mean, yeah. Yeah. So since then, what have I been doing? I took 2 trips. Went through a lot of shit, went broke. Yeah. And what do we do? I don't know. None of that.
It was a pretty good year.
Oh, for who?
Okay.
This for you?
Okay, it was good.
The worst. 2016
it was good and bad.
Was the worst year of my motherfucking.
No.
It was equal worse to 2014.
Well, damn.
It was equally worse.
2014?
Because I went to jail in 14 or 13?
I thought 13.
Okay, one of them.
Yeah, it was 2013 because that was the year. 2013 was a bad year for me too.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck them years. Fuck all these years, okay?
Yeah.
I've grown. I've evolved. I've learned so much since then. I've devolved in some situations. So we're going to get right into it. So what's the topic? What was the topic we were supposed to do?
I don't know.
How to break it off with a deadbeat parent.
Oh, was that it?
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was one of them. We got like down 50.
All right, so we just gonna kind of do it a little random day tonight. All right, fuck it. Got my dog over here falling asleep by my feet.
Person.
He got the old man syndrome side of the game. He on the old side of the game.
And then he looked at you like he wasn't just falling asleep.
I named my dog Nephew, by the way. Everybody Nephew. Fuck that. But anyways, okay, so, all right, the topic was, the first topic, I guess we just going to kind of be a little random tonight. First topic was how to break it off with a deadbeat. I guess we can say relative instead of parent, because it might be, some people, well, parent don't necessarily mean your mama or daddy, right?
You can say parent or guardian.
Yeah, parent or legal guardian, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Air quotes. Okay, so do you have any experiences?
Ha!
Do you have any personal experiences
No.
with a deadbeat legal guardian or parent?
Legal guardian? No. I love my legal guardian. That was my grandma.
She's dead, right?
Literally my guardian. Yeah, her birthday's tomorrow.
Wait, what was the one thing she told you about men?
She said, don't ever fully depend on a man. Get your own shit.
Nah, before what was the other one?
Oh, and that a man is going to be a man.
No, how she said it?
She said, how did she say it? A man, she's pretty much, well, she said a man is going to be a man.
You ain't say it like that.
What he's going to do.
Nah, the way you said it the other day was funny.
I don't remember.
A man is going to be a man, baby. Let him be it. Face
Pretty much
Shouts
like
out to grandma. She, I'm pretty sure she proud of you for not turning out to be oh, hey! All right. So, I wonder if my grandma proud of me for turning out to be a hoe. Hey! All right. So, anyways.
Oh, God.
So, do you have any personal experiences? Speak on it.
Yeah, I have two. My father disappeared.
Why do my jacket sound like Rudolph the Red?
I don't know. I was wondering what the fuck that. I thought it was the dog and his fucking dog tags.
All right, I'm taking
that shit off.
She just want me to get naked.
Well,
on the naked side of the game. Ski box, Betty. Okay, speak on it.
But yeah, so I guess the first experience overall was my daddy.
You don't even know your daddy.
Sperm donor.
You never even met your daddy.
Yeah, it was a one night stand with my mom, so that explains that whole situation.
All right, so how would you break it off with him? How did you break it off with him? Like
it never was anything to break off.
Okay, then so why would you bring that up? Because you only you only emailed your daddy before, right?
Yeah, we exchanged literally 3 messages.
And what he said?
He pretty much said what any non-existent father would say. Oh, hey, I wish I could be there. I really wanted to be in your life. Yada, yada, yada. Nigga, if you want to be in my life,
get the fuck out of here.
Next.
Anyway, we're not even. Now, that's going to be another topic.
My mom, on the other hand, ooh, goddamn. Where do I start?
Respectfully.
One word to describe that would be lousy. Okay. I don't think she was a bad parent. She was just lousy.
Which made her a bad parent in your eyes.
So she wasn't bad, like she wasn't abusive or like verbally abusive or like anything crazy like that. I don't think she was really ready to have kids, and she was just kind of had kids and said, all right, y'all, go into the world and figure it out. I'm straight. I have a husband that takes care of me, and he ain't y'all daddy, so he don't really fuck with y'all. So y'all go and figure life out. Mm-hmm. Holla at me when y'all get that check,
so we can catch back up.
So we can.
All right.
So we can go spend it.
Without going into too many details, because someone may be listening could relate or have, not even aware that they have this situation going on, to hearing this, or maybe not, to hearing something else, and then they hear this. So how do you become aware? At what age, or like, how do you become aware of knowing that your parent or parents fit in the deadbeat category? Objectively, not subjectively.
Objectively,
or both actually both. Like standardly, and then your opinion. Like at what age and like what made you put like you could say a guy was friend zone. You could put him in the friend zone category, and you can kind of describe why and when. So when did you put your mom in the deadbeat category?
I would say in my early college years, so like sophomore, junior year. And I came to look at her that way when I was seeing how my other friends interacted with their moms. And I was
Okay.
like, well, damn, like their mom is like hard working and they will literally go the extra mile for their kid. Like their kid is not going to starve. They're not going to come up with every excuse to not help their kid. Like they actually say they love their kid, say they want to help their kid, and actually do those things and put the action forward to show you that they're there for you, not just say it. Like people say shit just because it sounds good or think that's what they're supposed to say. Oh, I love my kids. You know, I want to see my kids do.
That's gonna be another fucking topic because most people, I know, 50 or over 50% of people don't love their kids, and they need to stop that shit.
Yeah,
they need to stop it, bro. It's like we coming into the age of realization, and you just can't lie no more, bro. It's hard to lie these days, bro.
The proof is in the pudding. Like, if when someone shows you who they are, believe them. It sounds so cliche and like, oh, duh, but that shit is real. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And if you have to bring it to their attention that they're fucked up, then that's a problem.
No, that ain't the thing. It's constantly, or when they act like nothing is wrong. There's nothing wrong.
Right. They just continue to. They'll do some fucked up shit, and then a couple weeks or months go by, and now they literally act like everything is cool and normal. Like,
yeah, it's a thin line. It's a thin line between nonchalant and bitch, you just fucking crazy.
Yeah,
because like nonchalant it just means sometimes some people just don't give off the energy that they fucked up, like the way that people want it. Like sometimes, like I might express myself like, damn, I know I fucked up, but I'm gonna still be cool about it and not cause no more attention to the situation and just try to work on it. But then you got some people that's just I don't know how to explain it. Just fucked up. Like
it's almost like they're just walking. It's almost like Godzilla.
Just don't give a fuck.
Like Godzilla just walks through the city. He fucks up the buildings. He don't give a fuck. He just keep on walking, fucking shit up. He ain't looking back to see what the cause and effect of anything was. He just walking and fucking shit up.
Okay. So with that being said, what you said it was college?
Yeah, it was my early college years. So like 20, 21. No, between 20 and 22 was the stage. Was very, very rocky. I want
to look at the science of that age, because I think those are the ages where you really need your parents the most.
Yeah.
You might feel like it's when you're young, but no, it's not when you're young, because you're just more selfish when you're young because you're young. You know what I'm saying? Like when you 13, 14, 15, you just scared. You just scared of the world, so you might feel like, you know what I'm saying, you need your parents the most. Nah, nigga. Try going to college without no parents. Try making some moves without no parents. Try being in the world without no parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is
shit's scary. Like, so that's when you need understatement. That's when you need parents the most. But you don't just need any old parents. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no parents that's gonna be like some fucking little fish that be up under the well, that just ride the well and they suck on to the.
I don't know what they're called, but pretty much a parasite.
Is it not lamprey? Whatever. Y'all can Google it.
Being a parasitic person that's just sucking on.
Like some parents will look at, my kid went to college. Oh, he made it. No, motherfucker, I'm going to the point where I'm trying to get on the path to make it. Like, college don't mean you made it.
Sure don't.
It don't mean you made it out the hood. It don't mean you made it. You're not rich, but parents that vibrate on the lower, a lower mindset automatically think, oh, my kid made it. Oh, my baby made it. They went to college. Mm-hmm. So now they feel like they ain't got to take care of you. You got to take care of them now because you making money now. No, bitch, I'm getting more debt.
For real.
Or I need you the most. Like, I need you the most. You don't need me the most right now. You, 40s, 50s? What most parents had their first kid in they early 20s. So by the time the kid in college, they in their early 40s. And they just feel like they can just lay down now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of parents feel like, a lot of parents from the poverty level feel like they baby made it. Take care of me now because you in college.
Ooh, and don't get that financial aid check, boy.
But financial aid is not no fucking lottery. Financial aid is the bare minimum to get you through a semester. Because they feel like if you're full-time, you can't work. So you need some type of funding because obviously your parents ain't do what they needed to do or didn't have the resource, whatever the excuse is, to get you through this semester or all of the semesters or 4 years of college when they had 18 years to prepare for this shit. Yeah, like, I don't know, basically they just, I don't know.
That was another thing too, like from a financial point, with my parent. So yeah, like I said, my guardian was my great grandma and my grandpa, and they pretty much provided for me everything I needed. Everything I needed, they provided for me. So when you go to college, when you apply for your financial aid, they want your income tax statements from your parents. Since my grandma didn't adopt me through the courts, they didn't take her stuff. I had to go and get my mom and or dad's shit. So
I didn't know about all that.
I had to go through my mom, get her tax forms like every semester, or it was the same shit. I gotta ask her for a tax form. So one semester, she literally, mind you, this lady didn't help with shit. Like, she did some stuff, like on some every now and then I'll look out for you, but it wasn't no I'm taking care of you. Like, it was some every now and then I'll drop a couple dollars in your
on some I'm your auntie type shit.
Right.
Like, here go a couple dollars, $30, $40 for your birthday, $30, $40 for
graduation. You go $40. Like,
oh, I'm in town. Bullshit. You want to go and get something to eat with me, which is still appreciative, but come on.
Right. Lousy. That's why I say she wasn't like bad. She was just lousy. So one year she just got real bold and was like, "Hey, I feel like you should be giving me some of your financial aid check because I give you my tax forms every year." And that set me off. That was the day I exploded.
I remember that day. You came up to the car. I just talked to my mom.
That was the day that was the last straw. That day,
what the fuck did I come to your house for? Some food. Some was.
Yeah,
no, because I didn't even go in. I just pulled up.
Oh yeah, you probably did bring some food.
I brought you some food. Or I came and got some food. It probably was some damn spaghetti with corn in your country ass. That's all you damn cooked in college.
But yeah,
anyway,
that
all right. So without going into too much details, okay. What steps did you take? Because I know you not the only one, and I can predict this is how you felt, or most people in that situation. First, you go through different stages. I don't know the stages in chronological order, but I can predict that, okay, you went through a confusion stage, then you went through a angry stage, then you went through a curious stage, and then you went through a fuck it stage, but then led to some adamant behaviors, you know what I'm saying? And then you reverted back to, probably later on down the line when you got enough knowledge, now you reverted to, okay, fuck, how do I get over this shit?
Don't forget about the guilt stage, because people will guilt trip you.
That's what I'm saying. Guilt is like in the confusion stage, right? When you feel guilty, you confuse, kind of. Maybe I could be wrong.
I guess it correlates, but the guilty stage, as in people trying to persuade you that you're wrong for.
Okay, well then that's confused. That's confusion, because you're gonna go through those stages as, okay, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? That's causing my mom to react that way, or my daddy that way, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm trying to get to is, how can, I guess the overall thing is, how can one get to that point of saying, okay, this is the correct way of how I'm gonna break it off to this particular person. So like when you get through yours, I'm gonna get to mine, and I'm gonna break down a couple ways that you can do it, because I actually, scientifically like put these into practice.
Okay.
But I don't want to just go in on me. I kind of want to get somebody else's perspective.
Well, just sitting down and analyzing your situation, like all.
Okay, but that sounds good. But how do you get to that point? How do you analyze your situation? Like,
well, you have to realize that there's a problem first.
Oh, excuse me. But okay, realize there's a problem. Okay, but do you, you just wake up one day and just be fed up, or do you like?
I don't think people are that lost and naive to not know what's up, to the point where they have to wake up one day and be like, okay, damn, something's fucked up.
This is what I feel most people do. Most people are looking for solutions or some type of way to make it work.
Right.
And then get disappointed because their way of doing it probably don't work, and or they don't have enough knowledge to make it work. But basically, overall, it just won't work. So, like, some people get, fed up or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And maybe it's not you. Maybe it's that person. They're just, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. That's the mistake. That's the mistake that most people make. Like, the kids, because, by default, you love your parents. So you're trying to make it work. But most people don't have the knowledge to know, like, hey, this ain't going to work. So what's the exit strategy? See, most people think the exit strategy is I'm finna build a better relationship and then get hurt again, and again, not knowing that this person is just who you dealing with.
Right.
Oh, because it's your mom. Oh, it's my dad. So it's going to work in the end. No. That's why I say, like, how do you get to the point where you can just break it off with that person to where you don't feel guilty anymore, you don't feel nothing? It's just like, okay, you still understand this is your mom or dad or your parent. It's a respect, but it's like there's nothing put in place to where I have to feel guilty or feel any type of obligations to make it work.
Like, what's the step to get to that?
Mm-hmm. Like, how did you get to it?
I mean, well, I kind of said it was realizing that there was a problem, that something wasn't right. like, okay, like my parent is supposed to help me and be there for me and support
Okay,
me.
that's what I'm
Not
saying.
just
Okay,
say
right
that.
there. All right. So was it a situation that occurred, or you just
It was a
kind of
build up
like
shit. It
a
was
build up? Okay,
20 something years build up of shit.
that's what I'm saying. So
That
basically, you just woke up one day and was fed up. You know what I'm saying? You just got to the point where you was fed up.
well
Like
that
something happened.
like I said, that conversation with the whole financial aid was the day that I got fed up.
Mhm.
It's like, how dare you ask me or demand anything from me when bitch you ain't shit. Like that was the
I guess because they feel
day.
like their name is worth more than their parenthood.
I don't know. Some people
Think
just
about
feel
that. Think about
obligated
what
to
I
shit
just
that they
said.
don't deserve.
Think about what I just said. Parents feel their name is worth more than their parenthood. What I mean by that is, she probably felt like you using my name, which she didn't even choose from birth, and her social, which she didn't choose either. She felt like by you using that, that's more precious than her actually hustling and bustling for you to go to school. Like that's more valuable than the act of you going to school. So any benefits coming from you using her name, she wants a piece of that. But she don't want a piece of grinding for you. You know what I'm saying? It's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying?
You could take that as that, I suppose, in some cases, but she told me why she called me and asked me for that.
Did she need it?
According to her at the time, I guess she felt like she needed it.
Felt like it needed it is two different things. Because I feel like I deserve 100 million, but
no, not necessarily deserved. Well, maybe she did feel like she deserved, but she pretty much told me that she was talking to one of her friends who she had a daughter off in college too, and her
you told
daughter,
me about that.
Yeah, and the lady's daughter was sending her mom like $1,000 every check or something.
Yeah, but how much was she getting was one
Not
question.
only that,
and then
how much was she getting, and what kind of relationship did that girl have with her mom?
What parent was her mother? Like
that was my thing. Like, okay, maybe they have that relationship where they.
That's like you saying, "Mom, my roommate mother sends her $2,000 a week for allowance, so you can send me $1,500 a week for allowance." You're gonna be like, "Bitch, maybe your roommate mama owns fucking stock in Walmart or some shit that is just, you know what I'm saying? She has that. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe my roommate mama fucks with her kid to where she wants to even send her money.
What I'm saying is you can't compare their financial situation to yours.
Right.
Like, oh, she sent her $2,000 a week. My mama should be able to at least send me $800 a week. Okay, bitch, your mama probably only make $400 a week. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so she can't reverse that on you and say, "Oh, my homegirl daughter sent her mama $1,000 every check. She probably getting 10,000. Who knows?"
I don't think it was a financial thing. I think it was a. Well, she can say her daughter sends her money, so I want to be able to say my daughter sends me money. It was that. It was definitely I want to be able to say my daughter sends me money. It was that. It wasn't about how much she get or how much she make. It was about her wanting attention and being able to say, "Oh, look at me, my daughter."
Yeah, because you don't know the context of like the situation.
And I know my mom. I know how she is.
Think about like the context of the situation. Like maybe they out to eat.
She's getting her hair done.
Oh, she's getting her hair done. Oh, that's even worse. You already know what go down in the parlors.
So
she probably bragging, and then she feel like she can't brag or whatever. Right, anyway, so you say realize the situation or realize the problem, and then
start to analyze it and really think about it and break it down. Like, because when I was a kid, shit used to happen, but it was like I didn't really think about it. It was just I just thought that that's what it's like. I knew it wasn't like I thought. I
That's
knew
that
it was
moral
weird,
compass.
but I didn't understand why it was weird.
Yeah,
It was
that's
like
that moral
it's like
compass.
okay, like something's
Sometimes,
not right, but I don't know what it is.
yeah, sometimes you don't have to have all the answers. It'll just, it's just like inborn. Like, bitch, ain't nobody got to tell you trash stink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can just, a baby can smell something that smells spoiled or something, and his face gonna frown on it. It's just, that's inborn. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But
So just
okay. So once you
looking
get
back
through
and
all,
analyzing your situation.
once you get through all them steps, like what do? Do you have a text conversation? Do you have an email? Do you have a live stream, or do you have a face to face? Do you take them out to a movie?
It depends on their best way to communicate. Some people communicate better by reading a letter. Some people can communicate better by writing a letter. Maybe like I'm the type of person when I talk, sometimes I jump all over the place, and sometimes I have a little trouble getting my thoughts in order to where the other person can fully understand me without getting confused. So,
You just need to work on your presentations, communication
that
skills.
and or you can talk to them face to face. You can talk to them on the phone. I ended up having a conversation face to face. I was going to do it through a letter, but I ended up having it face to face. I did practice the conversation, not practice, but kind of go over some talking points before the conversation occurred, so that I didn't leave out anything, because it was just so much shit. Imagine taking 25 years of stuff and putting it into a 2-year conversation.
45. Get
No.
your ass out of here.
Okay, take 20 years of stuff.
It ain't even been 20.
20
How old you
years.
is? 25,
I'm
26?
26. I'll be 27.
Okay then. So it's probably only the last 10 years.
Bruh, I haven't lived.
Let's say 15.
I moved away from her when I was 6, according to her.
Okay, but let's just say the last 15 years.
But even before that, I remember.
So you wasn't even conscious at 6. You don't even remember your 6-year-old self.
I don't, but exactly. I didn't live with my mom. So that was a...
Yeah, but you ain't have no animosity towards her then.
No, but...
It just really started... It really started in high school, college.
No, it started in elementary school.
I'm talking about to where you want to really, really have a sit down and tell you like,
yeah, hey, but I still had to think about shit that occurred in elementary school. It ain't just start in middle school. She's always been this person, so it's always had an effect on me, whether it was conscious or subconscious.
I'm just saying, you know.
It started in elementary school. Like,
all right.
The first time I lived with her like during like kindergarten, Head Start and shit. But then I lived with her again in the 4th grade. For some reason, I ran away from my grandma.
First of all, you ran away from your grandma.
I called myself out. I didn't run away. I just called my mom and told her, "Can you come get me? I want to stay with you now." Type shit.
Yeah, see, you was already y'all relationship was already doomed for fuck upness.
Yeah, so it was just a build up of shit.
You in your building years, and she allowed you to stay in another household.
And that has an effect on a kid when you don't live with your parents. Like, my father was non-existent, and my mom, who knows what the fuck she was doing. She was still young, and doing what young kids do.
Monkey.
Like, so who knows what the fuck she was doing? I don't know.
How old your mom was? She had you
18.
Yeah, she was
from a one night stand. Like, come on now.
That monkey.
What he eating?
Nothing. His mouth just sticky.
His mouth always sticky.
He looked like an old ass young man. Look at him, bro. He hit me with a light skin face. About to put his bed over here. Alright, so elaborate on, so how does it go when, let's say you choose the verbal, like, what are some things that you didn't know you was aware of that you was going to deal with having a verbal conversation with somebody you trying to break it off with? Like, what are some pros and cons to that? If you can elaborate.
Main thing I would say
Like
was
maybe it's nervousness, maybe it's
pent up anger that I had that I didn't realize I had, and it came out.
okay.
So I thought she was gonna cry, but I ended up crying more than she did. Not because I was sad, but it was just anger and frustration that was coming out that needed to come out.
So is it a way that you can deal with that before you having a conversation? No.
I don't know, because I didn't think I was going to cry, but like within the first 5 minutes, my voice started cracking up, and I just no, I did not
set it
like
off
that.
Here, man.
Did not happen like that. It was just cracking the voice.
Money. Face
Stop doing that voice, because it didn't happen like that. So now you put in an image in people's head of me talking, having that conversation.
They know I'm just talking shit.
No, because it didn't even sound like that.
Bro, the people who listen to this shit is people who've been on my YouTube for years. They know I'm fucking goofy.
Okay.
Same people who know exactly what's going on.
But yeah, so just dealing with it was a release. With that crying, it was a release. Like I said, it wasn't from being sad or I want you in my life right now, because I was over that at that point. Which I don't. If I don't talk to you again, I would be okay with that.
Motherfucker!
But I just want you to know why I am the way I am. It's not a cry for help. It's not a cry for you to be in my life. It was a conversation so you can have some understanding as to why I don't fuck with you. Now, another thing to watch out for is they put up that defensive wall, that making excuses that, it wasn't my fault, or it wasn't completely me, or I didn't know.
Okay, they have some type of truth to that. Mm-hmm. Because if you really get into the meat of the situation is, you have to really do your research on who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? The 48 Laws of Power always speaks on that. Know who you're dealing with. So you don't have expectations and you don't have these statues that you hold people up to, because you're not going to say a crackhead is a fucking president of the United States. You're not going to hold him to the same, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know one is at A or Z, which is the crackhead, the lowest, and A is the president, as in, in society, the president is the highest or whatever, and the crackhead or the homeless person is the lowest. But you can't hold people to the same, statues. So first you got to know who you're dealing with, I would say. Know who the fuck your parents is. Don't expect your parents to be this fairy tale parent if first they never been that. They never showed that. They never even spoke on it. They never even had the knowledge to, just get over that. Maybe you've been watching too many movies, reading too many books, seeing too many soap operas, whatever people drawing their references from. That ain't your life. So first, know who your mama is, know who your dad is. If your dad ain't shit, how did you come to that conclusion? Okay, you say you don't love him. He don't love you. Okay, has he ever showed love? If he haven't, okay, hey, why the fuck are you trying to talk to him or break it off to him so he can start loving you? It's been 20 years he haven't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm going to get to that point. I'm gonna say that for the end. But anyway, so do you feel, I guess without being selfish, do you feel that it's beneficial for the kid to actually have that conversation, or should they just let time heal them and just let it go? Or is it a selfish thing to say, well, I need to get over certain things, so I need to have the conversation?
It's not selfish at all.
It is selfish.
There's
nothing wrong with being selfish. What's wrong with people with the selfish thing?
It's not selfish. It's, well, I guess selfish and, I don't know. It's just that,
nothing wrong with selfish.
That word selfish just has a negative connotation.
Yeah, but I'm the one the beat that shit into people's head. There's nothing wrong with being selfish.
I don't think it's negative selfish, to it too. No, I don't think it's selfish. I think it's needed. If you want to get past this, it's almost like walking through life with literally a ball and chain on your leg. Is it selfish if you take that ball and chain off?
Is it only because it's so close to home?
Well, of course it's home. You came from their DNA.
So maybe we need to. I think these days we need to redo our idea of parents as kids.
What do you mean?
Because, like you said, it feels like a ball and a chain, but it's really just a mental ball and chain. So it's only really your perception of what your parents are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have those expectations and perceptions about what a parent's supposed to be, maybe you can deal with your parent not being shit. Like, imagine if you knew that the role of a man was really just to have your ass. And that's it. What if that was the role of the man? To really just skeet in your mama, and that's it. Okay. If you knew that, how can you hold him accountable for not being there for you?
Well, that's different. So, yeah, if you knew that, then don't hold him accountable for anything. Yeah. But if he comes in your life and wants you to call him daddy and wants you to call him for Father's Day and wants you to give him some kind of credit for when you succeed at something that he had nothing to do with just because he's your father, then that's a problem.
That's why you need to know who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a idiot-minded motherfucker like that, then...
But you have parents like that. They will literally play no parts in their kids' life and success, but then once their kid is either on the path or has gone through the shit, now they want to come and show up and that's my baby right there. Like, bitch, where you was at when I was struggling? Like, hungry and homeless and can't pay my tuition. Like, where were you? Like...
All right, so I guess you say that it is beneficial to have that talk so you can get over it. Now, okay, let's say you had that talk. We're not even going to say it went negative. Because I think that would go down a whole nother... I don't think that's people's intent. Let's say it went well, you got it off your chest. Your parent ain't stupid. So they like, you know what? I knew I wasn't the best parent, but I wasn't aware of the debt that I've done to you. So, okay, now I'm letting you know that, I'm going to step up, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. Well, let's say they do step up. Are you too far gone to where your parent can't even step up? It's like, what? Like, I'm 20, 23, 24, 25, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown, basically. And now you want to show love and shit. Will it be awkward? Will it be acceptable?
I guess it depends on how your mindset before you enter that conversation. If you had a mindset of, I want to fix this and I want a relationship, then it probably won't be an awkward thing. But if you have a mindset of, I'm done, I don't want this relationship, I just want you to understand why, then it would be awkward if they tried to step up and be a parent. It's like, I'm over that.
So do you feel it's necessary for us as kids or anyone to let their parents know why they don't fuck with them? Is it just so they know, or is it to clean your consciousness? Like, because you can really you don't have to answer their phone calls. You just really don't have to fuck with them.
I mean, you could do that, but then I promise you, if you had a parent that was like that in the first place, on all instances and cases, they're going to point at you like you are the problem, you are the bad guy. And all your relatives are going to point at you like, that's your mama, you only get one mama, and why you don't do your mama like that. And the Bible say honor thy mother and father, even though maybe you don't have honorable fucking parents.
Okay.
But people will make you feel bad for that. So that's why it all comes down to communication. In all relationships, communication is key. So if you never tell them why you don't fuck with them,
people don't understand that. They think that's cliche. But if I give you a negative and a positive wire, and they can't communicate properly,
the signal doesn't work.
You know,
it doesn't work.
If I give you a red wire and hook it up to a yellow wire, there's a reason why wires are different colors. Because the red go with the red, the yellow go with the yellow. Shit like that. If you put fucking mixed signals in there, it ain't gonna communicate properly, and then it's gonna backfire and probably blow your fucking bulb out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the same rules apply to, human relationship. But anyways, now let me get to my point. Okay. First of all, let me just say what I've dealt with, just briefly. I'm not gonna go into too many details because I'm gonna save that for another episode or another conversation, whatever. Let's start off with my daddy. Let's say mama and daddy. As far as I can remember, and I can remember pretty far, when I was about 2, 3. I can remember when I was, definitely I can remember when I was 3. I remember my 3rd birthday, all that. I remember when I was 2. I remember some parts of when I was 2. Because I remember Christmas, I remember my tri-wheel, my cousin broke my tri-wheel. I remember where we stayed at. I remember the fucking apartment caught on fire, all kind of shit. We had to go out the window. I was like 2 years old. Alright, so whatever the fuck happened, I never really asked. My mom and daddy broke up when I was 3, maybe 3.5, 4. Yeah, so that's all I remember. Like a year of them together, maybe. Not even. Maybe 6 months. I wound up moving to Tallahassee with my mama. My mama and my daddy got a house together. That shit only lasted like a couple months before my daddy, on my birthday, I must have said the wrong thing. I still remember. He was supposed to take me somewhere on my birthday. Excuse me. And he never took me. And we wound up just going one place. And when we got back home, I was like, that's it? And all I remember was, when I got mad, I was like, man, that's it? And he was like, what? And snapped on me, started whooping my ass. My mama told him stop. He never stopped. Started beating my ass some more. So she called the police. Well, they started fighting. Then she called the police on his ass. All I remember, his ass going to jail. And he never touched me since then. I was about 3 or 4, somewhere up in there. It was like 1993, 1994. Boom. So ever since then, they kind of broke up after that. Because then, fast forward, maybe a year later, maybe a year or 2 later, I wound up being a little wild-ass little animal kid. Flipped off my next-door neighbor fucking dresser. He told me not to play in their house. I flipped off their dresser. Boom. Hit my fucking head. Cracked my fucking head to my damn skull. I'm bleeding every damn well. I go back home next door. Tell me that I'm bleeding. He tell me, what, boy, leave me alone. Go wipe it off. And I was like, nah, I'm bleeding for real. Come get up and look. He like, told you not to stay in the play in nobody's house and all this and that. And this nigga he wiped me off and puts a band-aid, like 2 band-aids over my little gash or whatever. Mind you, I can touch my skull if I go in my head. Like, I can literally look in the mirror and see my fucking skull. The trippiest shit. Like, I damn near fainted when I seen this shit. So, my mama come over. She said, let me see your head. Show her that shit. She snapped. Well, they about to go to fight. Why you ain't take him to the hospital? This and that. That boy could have died. I lost all that blood. This and that. I can see his fucking skull. You ain't even called an ambulance. This and that. She rushed me to the hospital. The hospital like, oh, dad, we came. This and that. We can't put him under no anesthesia, whatever, because it's a head trauma. He done lost too much blood. We just gotta patch him up right now while he up. So they just fucking patch me up while I'm just up. Just all I hear is to my fucking head. But before I go in the operation room, I go to the bathroom because I'm a curious Joe. Pull back my band-aid and look in the fucking mirror. I damn near fainted in the bathroom. I see my fucking skull, bro. I'm like, I never seen this shit a day in my fucking life. I'm like getting weak. I started like tearing a little bit. I was about to cry loud, but I was in the bathroom by myself. I didn't want my mama to come down. So I held it in and I was just tearing. And then I put water on my face and I went back outside. She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. So we go in there, I get stitches or whatever. I think like 12 stitches or some shit. And then they give me like some IV because I lost a lot of blood. Whatever. So then my mama like, you coming to stay with me now. Because your daddy ain't taking care of your ass. Obviously. So I moved to Tallahassee with my mama. Mind you, she already got 2 girls stay with her. They already been staying there probably a year, maybe a year and a half before I even get there. So I'm like the fucking newcomer. Like, I'm doing everything wild and crazy because I ain't have no discipline. But that high.
How well did your sisters know you at that when you first moved there? Was it like?
No, I mean we was all young. We didn't give a fuck when we young.
Was it like, oh, I know my mom has a son, but he in Lauderdale? Or did they call you?
I mean, my oldest sister was probably 7 at the time. No, wait, I'm lying. If I was 3 or 4, she was about 9 or 10. She was in 5th grade. She was in 5th grade. So you about what, 10, 11? And yeah, I'm like 5. So she 11, I'm 5. You know what I'm saying? Then my other sister was like 7. So you got 11, 7, and 5. So it's like 7 and 5 don't really give a fuck what's going on. 11 just barely getting to the point of knowing some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you at the end of the day, you don't really give a fuck. You're 11, you're in the 5th grade. But I say that to say this. I moved around from 5 to 17. So that's what, 12 years? Within 12 years, I probably went back and forth. Bro, you act like we're not recording, bro. You just farted, bro. Stupid. Anyways. I went back and forth from probably 12 years. Each year, I probably stayed 1 year with my mama, the next year with my daddy. 1 year with my mama, next year with my daddy. 1 year, like, for 12 years, probably. It went on for 12 years. No, maybe 10.
So, like, back and forth?
Maybe 10 because I stayed with my grandma about 1 year.
Your mom's mom?
Yeah. And then I probably stayed with my great-grandma maybe a year. Anyways, it was all fucked up. Alright, so basically that stemmed all my weird-ass parentry. they split. And then, you know, when parents split and there's kids involved, it becomes the who gonna be the favorite. So this one gonna talk about this one, and when you go to that one house, that one gonna talk about this one, and it's just gonna be back and forth. And now you're confused because they want you on his side. And then you battling for custody, and then now the mama putting the daddy on child support, trying to get the max, and it just be so much going on that you don't even be aware of. Like, I didn't even know what the fuck child support was. All I knew was, okay, now my daddy got to pay for us. And he ended up, but bitch, he see it as, bitch, okay, well, I ain't got to be there for the jits then. Fuck you and the jits. I'm going to just pay the shit because, yeah, I got a good job. I paid a little pet ad, $200. I think my daddy was paying like maybe $300-400 a month for 2 kids or whatever, like the minimum or some shit. Whatever.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, so, okay. Boom, fast forward. Because I ain't going to go into too many details of everything. Fast forward, let me see. I guess we'll just kind of like get off my daddy. My daddy like just a whole nother topic. We're going to get on my mama because now I said all that to say this. We fast forwarding to grown up. We're going to kind of like skip a lot of bullshit in between because I can go on for days and days and days and days and days to kind of pinpoint everything while I'm leading up to breaking it off with my mama. So I'm going to sum it all up and kind of give little simple things. Basically, okay, fast forward. I get a little older. And my mama turns into my daughter. To where now I'm breaking you off money.
Okay.
Now I'm doing everything. Or I'm getting kicked out because I ain't giving you no money this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just started falling out about money, about everything, whatever. So I left her house when I was like, what, 15, 16 or some shit? 16? And then from 16, and that was like, what, 10 years ago? 10 and a half, 11 years ago. I kind of just let her be her own, you know what I'm saying, her own devil. Like, she just be destructive to her own self. Battling with sickness, going through it with everybody. Like, everybody got the same thing to say about you. You only come around when you need to borrow something. Just like, you just wanted a lower, you just like a lower being. Like, you just almost one of the worst that people can be when it comes to parenting. You ain't no murderer.
Mm-hmm.
And you not a molester or nothing like that, but you just socially, you're the worst, one of the worst. And parenting wise, it's obvious that you're the worst because none of your kids fuck with you. One of your kids even tried to kill you. It's like, it's documented. But anyways, so I say that to say this: how the fuck do you break it off with a parent that's a deadbeat? This is how I do it, or this is how I did it. One, you let time do it. You let time be on your side, and within those times, you gather as much information that you can to stay sane. Because your sanity is everything. If you don't stay sane, you're going to blame your parents for all your fuck ups. And you're going to always constantly look for a parent role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to be 31 still around here looking for a mama or a daddy. You might not even agree with it or say that you're doing it, but subconsciously you're doing it. You might do it through your relationships. You might get an older man Because I've noticed my sister love older men. You know what I'm saying? Or you might
You get it through your kids, even.
I mean,
If I have kids.
I didn't think that far, but you know, you just always constantly looking for that void to be filled. And I'm here to tell you how the fuck to get through that. It's hard as fuck. You might not make it, but this is one way. Leave that shit alone. Simple. Your mama ain't shit. Your dad ain't shit. Keep fucking around. You ain't gonna be shit. Leave that shit alone. Get you a positive motherfucking image in your head that you want to come out to turn out to be. And motherfucking work towards that. You don't need no mama. You don't need no daddy. You want to know how? Because you never had them. So why the fuck do you need them now? You never had them. If you never had your daddy, you never met your daddy. Why the fuck you saying, oh, I would be successful if I had my daddy? You never had him. So why the fuck is he holding you back from you being successful? Change your perspective. I'm not saying, okay, now if your daddy was fucking Bill Gates and he did shit for you, now you can say, yeah, if I had my daddy in my life, then I would be way successful because I'm creative and I have a business and my daddy could fund that. Bitch, your daddy ain't shit. You never met him. He ain't shit. It's better for him to not be shit out your life than not be shit in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So be thankful that he ain't in your damn life. You don't want him in and out, in and out, in and out, because then now it's fucking your brain up. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you get over that shit. Move the fuck on. Like my grandma tell me, move on. It's 1,000 million shit else to your life that you can accomplish, experience, go through, deal with. It's 1,000,001 things that you can do. Then dwell on my mama wasn't my mama. My daddy wasn't my daddy. Okay, if it was your uncle, you would never said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If it was your granddaddy, you would never said nothing. So it's just all perspective. You don't value your granddaddy more than you do your daddy because it's beating your head that your daddy is your parent. That's the one that's supposed to be. No. To be honest with you, none of your parents got to be there. They had you, that's it. They can give you up for adoption. They had you. They did their job. Bitch, it's up to you now. Okay, hard pill to swallow, and it sometimes can be an ignorant pill to swallow. But you can say that. But guess what? How ignorant is it if every day there's deadbeat parents? Every second, every child born, it ain't gonna be no parent that's gonna love, quote unquote, love him and ride with him till he 18, 19, 20, let alone 30. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, 17, your parents down there trying to get your ass away to the system. Bitch, go to the army, do something. Get the fuck out of my house. Bitch, you done been a bill long enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they start looking at their kids as a bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
who they can put in a position to.
Man, listen. But as soon as you hit a lick, or go get a scholarship, or go play ball, or get a good job because you done graduated with a nice skill or something. Now it's yeah, because of me, you did that. But as soon as you fuck up or didn't turn out successful, I don't know what happened. I ain't raised you like that. But you didn't raise me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You just got to be conscious enough to know who the fuck you dealing with. Fuck all that title, mama, daddy shit. That shit is old. I ain't... Whatever. You had me. Cool. I respect you. I come from you. Biologically, nigga, me and you are one. But guess what? That ain't stop you from being a deadbeat. So why the fuck would that stop me from leaving your ass alone? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to play tit for tat. It's just like, get over that shit. I want you to really get over it, not just say you over it like
Right.
girls do. Oh, I'm over it. Ain't nothing wrong. Nothing.
And then 3 months later,
And then as soon as a nigga do something to you, and now you flipping on his ass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got built up fucking madness. Just like, okay. But yeah, anyway, I ain't even gonna say that. But yeah, basically, leave that shit alone. Just leave it alone. Get over it. I had a talk with my grandma one time about my sister. I think I don't know what percent. What percent? On my perspective, I would say my sister is 70% over it. Maybe 60. But I would say 20% is still hoping and wishing, fantasizing. And the other 20 is just like, your human side of like forgiving people. But like, I think she may be 70%. But now, going through the years, she was very delusional as to mama and daughter. Like, you got to get, the quicker you get over that shit, the less motherfucking, the less stress you have to deal with. Just think about that. Think about when you were stressed out before. And you got through that and you be like, oof, boy, I wish I ain't got to go through that again. Okay, now think about this, how much you stressing because you keep trying to motherfucking make it work with your parent. If they a deadbeat, just let them be a deadbeat. Just let them, you don't be a deadbeat. And it's going to affect you, it's affecting me. But I feel like I'm smart enough and intelligent enough and even wise enough to know how to maneuver around that shit. Even when it comes up in relationships or when it comes up in just day to day, like depression, anything, I just feel like I know how to slide. Slide to the left, slide to the right on that motherfucker. Crisscross, dunk. Hey, everybody clap it. Anyways. But, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you just let that shit go, bro. Not let it go as in don't be aware. Let it go as in let the built up shit and the delusion and all that shit go, bro. Just let it go. God damn. I wish I can just tell all these girls on the psych ward. I wish I can tell all these kids, all the dudes out here who beating their motherfucking girls up because they always wanted to beat their fucking mama up, or it was angry, or just whatever the fuck it is, bro. I just wish I could just tell them to let it go. When you're on a roller coaster, you ain't think about your mama or your daddy. You think about having fun. When you at the motherfucking football game, you thinking about that play. You know what I'm saying? Do some activities to take your mind off it and just learn as time goes how to let it go. Because your parent gonna be your parent, whether they're an idiot or not. Now, if your motherfucking parent is a motherfucking smart person, Bill Nye is your motherfucking daddy, and he been slacking. Bring it to the table. He know how to communicate. But you gotta know who you're dealing with. Your parent don't know nothing about no goddamn communication, having no damn sit down and talking points and come on, bro. Let's be real. Yes, problem solving, critical thinking, scientific methods. Come on, bro. They don't know no psychology. You know what I'm saying?
All they know is you making me feel bad right now. So I need to find a way to not feel bad right now.
And guess what? That is?
That's their defense
mechanism. Anger.
Yeah.
But anger is the number one defense mechanism. If I don't know how to problem solve, I get mad. You know what I'm saying? I even use anger to my advantage. When I'm scared, I use anger. Cause bitch, when I'm angry, bitch, I'm focused. But anyways,
Yeah, it's
I
past my
think
bedtime.
bitch is always past your damn bedtime. Fucking old ass auntie.
Nope. I just wake up early as fuck.
Where you going tomorrow? It's Sunday.
I said I wake up early as fuck. Do you not? I woke up at 6:00 this morning and I'm still awake. It's 2:00 in
6
the
o'clock
morning.
for what?
For work.
But you don't work. You pop checks.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. For the feds. This nigga over here knocked that on.
No, because he heard you talking to him.
You want to get on the podcast? Where your mom and dad at?
Nah, they love he is straight. He in the same boat as us. We're strays.
Hey,
We all strays.
am I straight?
Yeah.
I am a straight.
That's
I
funny.
ain't no mutt though. I'm one of them strays who take over the goddamn street strays. I'll be the pack leader, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, to anybody who gonna hear this, whether it's one or two people, which I know is gonna be more than one or two people, but you know what I'm saying? If you know somebody who's dealing with some shit like this, or you didn't even get this far because we've been talking too damn much, hey, if you made it this far, thank you. Talk to somebody and really, really, really put it in their head. Analyze them first. Break it down. See what's going on. And then if it's too far too gone, just let them know. Hey, just give them a hug. Just tell them you there for them. And just say, listen, you got to move on. The quicker you move on, it's like a race. They gave you 3 minutes to run 10 yards. And then you can get on to the next course. The quicker you get that motherfucker over with, the quicker you can move on to the next course. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't want to wait till the last minute to get over the shit. When you 50, you know what I'm saying? You already stuck in your ways. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that shit. You want to get that shit on out the way.
No.
Stop. You want to get that shit on out the way. Let me get that.
Move.
Come on, let me get it, bro.
Finish your rant.
I'm done with my rant. I'm trying to get that shit off your nose.
No, because you like to hurt people.
No, it's like skin, bro. There you go. That's it.
Oh, don't do this over my damn eye.
Man, get out of here. But yeah, just help them move on, bro. I know some people gonna feel some type of way. Well, I could have made it work. Okay, you could have made it hurt.
No, I'm thinking
You could have made it hurt.
I'm gonna be a lost motherfucker out here.
Get over with it
Some people just don't got it.
and go fuck yourself. That's how we gonna end this, goddammit. Fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your grandma, fuck everybody who
Fuck
ain't
your dog too.
fuck everybody
Make
who
you
ain't
feel
riding
shit.
for you, bro. If they make you feel like you the goddamn, you the one causing it, goddamn your legs hurt.
That's not nice.
Your legs, it's not nice that I can see that your legs are hairy.
Well, it's no shave January. Nah,
All right.
shit.
Anyways, if they ain't riding for you, bro, fuck them. If they don't love you, fuck them. They just don't love you. At least you know. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Get money. Good night.